A gunshot in the night had made me restless, and I couldn't sleep anymore. Today I had planned to make a start on my permanent base by moving all of my belongings here. After briefly resting, I got dressed and headed out into the rain. I handled the few stragglers outside with ease. It was becoming second nature to me now. After clearing them out, I checked the large group that was gathering nearby. I was going to avoid them, but then I spotted it. One of the undead in that group had a duffel bag, and I desperately needed it, but it was going to be risky. Inching forward, I whispered and tried to make some noise to grab the attention of one, and it started to work. First one approached, then another. And then, out of pure luck, I got the attention of the one that I wanted, and he was heading right for me. I wasted no time in putting them down, and finally, I had a bag. I returned to the group, and even though their numbers had dwindled, they were still large enough to cause an issue. So I drew as many as I could away to try break them up, so I could deal with some of them later. I brought them around the back of the fire station and climbed the fence just to see what they would do, and they did nothing. They can't climb fences, and they're not trying to break them down either. This is extremely useful to know. Maybe securing this place would be a lot easier than I originally thought. Before starting to move bases, I decided to check out the police station one more time and see if the situation had calmed down yet. The office had now undead roaming, the same ones that saw me last time I was here. I started to draw some of them out, bit by bit, but the process was needlessly slow. I thought it might be better to head around the back and see if there was another way in. The first thing I noticed was zombies on the other side of the fence, but I knew that they could do nothing. But as I turned the corner, I saw a large group at a back door and retreated. I knew a few had seen me, but I didn't know how many, so I decided to turn around. It was only 2, so I fought. This tactic of drawing 1 or 2 at a time and taking them out was working in my favour, but I was starting to be fatigued from the workout this morning, and my strength was going. The more I fought, the more I knew I was going to start struggling. Finally, I had got the numbers down low enough that entering the back door was a real possibility. And I started to worry about the growing horde behind the fence. And I was right to. It seems as though they started entering in the police station one window and climbing out another window on my side of the fence. This was going to be a big problem. I needed to fall back fast. But even falling back now seemed to be proving difficult. I knew that they were behind me and there was one in the way. I needed to take him out fast too. There was at least 4 behind me. So I scaled the fence, made it to the other side of the fire station, and got safely back indoors. At this point I was so exhausted I had no other option but to go asleep. The next morning I woke up feeling well rested, so I wasted no time in getting a move on to my original base. I started the day by clearing the walkers outside. And just as I had finished, I noticed another one with a duffel bag. I decided to take this one too and use this as a possible bailout bag in the future. I stored it in the fire station and then left for my old home. Coming back here feels surreal now. Feels safe, but also I feel claustrophobic here. My plan is to fill up as much supplies as I can in the van in the car park across the way, and then use that van to transport everything over. But there was a small group in my way. I shouted to draw their attention, looped around the neighbouring houses to lose them. There was a lot more supplies than I had originally thought. This was going to take longer than just an afternoon. This is probably going to take a day or so to get everything done. It was getting late. We had made some serious progress today, but I needed to rest. I needed to finish this tomorrow. The next day I picked up exactly where I left off, going back and forth from the house to the van and filling it up bit by bit, making sure that I was never overloaded, so just in case a zombie came at me I was ready. That silly mistake of leaving that window open could have cost me this whole run. I don't even know when I did it. I had to stay focused on the task at hand. I'd removed all the sheets and curtains from the windows downstairs, as I was going to need them in the new base. And that was it. I was finished. And all that remained was to go asleep for the night and move everything in the morning. But like always, this game wanted to test me, and everything beforehand was just a warm-up.